Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. I am your host, Sean Ferrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, restful, peaceful weekend. Got a visit from my brother and my niece and nephew. So we spent some time Saturday and earlier today, this Sunday. It was nice to have all four brothers back, spending some time together, and so that was pretty fun and pretty cool. But let's not waste no more time, shall we? Let's get right to it. Put this microphone right there. Okay. And so I've been very, very open about the fact that I have had my struggles with suicide, um, struggles with depression. But what many people probably don't know is that I was showing signs of not just depressive behavior, but I was also showing signs of suicidal behavior as well. We all know mental illness is one cause of perhaps being suicidal, untreated depression, bipolar disorder. I was showing signs. Also, expectations, my own expectations, educational expectations. Felt a little bit burdened by maybe family expectations. And again, I was showing signs of being suicidal. Sleep. I often slept too much or slept too little. I did both. Um, Isolation, loneliness. Um, I refused to do things. I would just stay home, isolate myself. Um, and I finally, when I got into my early 20s, um, I finally did begin to um, do some fun things, dumb things that young 20, 21 year olds do. Um, but in the back of my mind, no, it was still there. Um, More often than not, I felt like a failure. Felt I would be lonely. Um, I felt trapped with depression. Um, I felt things would never get better. Um, and It kind of came to a head in 2012. Midway through 2012, when I was just going through one of the darkest periods that I had ever had before. And it was just one of the most trying periods as well. if I had to go back, um, I probably would have completed the process of um, suicide. Um, I know that's pretty scary to hear, but that's just the truth. That's just how dark of a time it was. Um, and my life at that particular point. Um, have you all ever seen the movie New Jack City? You ever seen the movie New Jack City before? There's a scene in that movie where um, Pookie, he's recovered from drug addiction, okay? And they're walking on the beach. And Scotty said, "This is Pookie. You owe a lot of people. You owe him Pook." And then in the next scene, um, he's like sitting on the bed, and he pulls out the pipe. Then he lights it, but he throws it on the ground, and then his face is kind of like just like agony, just like in real agony. That's what living with depression and thoughts of suicide is like. Now, throw out that pipe and imagine yourself. You have a knife sitting right here. You take the knife and you put it at your wrist. You're like, and all of a sudden you just throw it on the ground, like, and then you make that same face. That's the hell living with depression or suicide is. One of the primary reasons I wanted to end my life was I just felt like I was truly in embarrassment and a disgrace to my family, and I didn't want that burden anymore. And I've told y'all about the suicide note I wrote to my parents. Take a gun, I would shoot myself in the head, and they come in and find me, he dead. Man, the suicide note would be very simple. You wanted me out of the house, so now I'm out of the house. You can go look at some of my other videos. Not sure the videos that I mentioned it in, but I have mentioned it before. And so I just thought everybody would be better off without me. Family, friends, if I had any, which I did not have any. I actually graduated high school with really no friends. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, Sean. You had a few friends. Nah. I had friends that I did things with, hung out with, but as far as like close friends, best friends, nah, really didn't have that. Really didn't have that. And really didn't really didn't have nobody to come home to whenever these thoughts of suicide, depression, anxiety came about. Um, I was watching a TEDx talk. This young lady was giving a TEDx talk, and the name of the talk was "Casually Suicidal." Okay, casually suicidal, and um, somewhere during her talk, she was mentioning some examples she saw on the internet. And she read this one example where it said, what did it say? What did it say? Oh yeah, okay. I know what she said. She said she read this example on the internet where it said, sometimes I wish I could die for a day just to see how many people really care. Okay. That's what she said. And I often dreamed. I know I often dreamed about it. Um how I would do it. Um I dreamed that I would run my car off the road. I dreamed that I would jump from a bridge. Um, Took a whole lot of pills, slit my wrist, um, firearms, um, you know, I just thought life was getting a little too overwhelming for me. Um, my 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 current girlfriend. Um, I cannot begin to tell you the number of times I thought I was a burden to her, and how often times that I thought that she really didn't care. Okay. And that's depression. And that's the depression. That's the depression in me saying that she doesn't care. And I can't even begin to tell you the number of times where I said that, um, you know what? She'll be better off without me. Let me get out this knife and let me. And it's just the truth. It's just, I know it was scary, but no, that's just a truth. It's just a gotta understand. Always, man. That's enough. Okay. But that's the truth. No. It still comes to my mind every once in a while about going to the kitchen and getting a knife. But it's just often fleeting thoughts. Fleeting thoughts. But sometimes those fleeting thoughts can morph into intense suicidal thoughts to the point where I actually want to end my own life. But I don't go through it. I don't follow through with it. I don't follow through with it. Because there's always some kind of hope out there. There's always some kind of hope out there that something will break through soon. And I just small bit of hope. And a little shred of hope. It's kind of what I need. Plus, I know a lot of people, including the people who watch this video, don't want to see me gone. Unless not only will I impact everybody else around me, but I'll probably impact the people who are watching this. Because now, they probably won't have, any hope. Well, probably won't have, but yeah. So, just the truth. That's just the truth. And sometimes I sound like a broken record when I'm talking to you all. Okay? The audience. I always think I sound like a broken record. And I sound like an idiot and a failure when I'm talking to you all. But hey, that's just depression talking, nothing more. But, depression kind of makes you have blinders on, kind of makes you see the bad. Once those blinders come off, you realize that it's not what you think it actually is. So, yeah. All right. That's all that I wanted to say. Documentary should be coming out early April. I'm gonna keep following up on that with you all, and I will continue to keep you all updated Thank you for watching my channel. May God bless you all. Have a have a restful, peaceful weekend, everybody. Peace out.